Welcome back to my channel, and here I am with my another video on ancient history. And in this video I'll be talking about post-Mauryan empire. As in the last video we discussed about the pre-Mauryan empire, and in this we'll discuss about post-Mauryan empire. And I hope this is going to be a short video because the content is short to cover this part, so there isn't much content in this portion. So I hope it will take less time to complete this portion as compared to the previous videos. So let's start. So in this post-Mauryan empire we will be covering the native rulers as well as the foreign rulers during the post-Mauryan empire. So first we will start with the native rulers. So the native rulers, there were mainly three rulers. First was the Shunga dynasty, second was Shunga dynasty, Kanva dynasty, and Satvahana dynasty. Okay, they were the native rulers. Okay, so first start with the Shunga dynasty. Shunga dynasty lasted from 185 to 73 BC, and Shunga, the founder of Shunga dynasty was Pushyamitra Shunga, and he was the minister. He was the Senapati to Brihadrat. Brihadrat was the last ruler of Mauryan Empire, and he killed him, took the throne of the Shunga dynasty. Okay, and Shunga dynasty's capital was Patliputra again, because the region was Magadha only. The capital remained the same, Patliputra, and he was the Brahmin, and I think they were the first Brahmin to rule empire. Okay, because before that there were Kshatris, and the Shudras came. Okay, the Shudra came during that Shishuna, right? Shishuna was Kshatri only. Sorry, Mahapadmananda. Right? You remember Mahanandi had a kid with a Shudra lady. So yes. So Shunga were the Brahmins, and the founder of Shunga dynasty was Pushyamitra Shunga, and the capital was Patliputra, but they ruled. Their cabinet used to sit in the Vidisha in Madhya Pradesh, and during his period, the writer called Bhrigu Rishi wrote Manusmriti. Okay, Bhrigu Rishi wrote Manusmriti during the reign of Pushyamitra Shunga. He was a great warrior, and he built Buddhist stupas at Bharot in Madhya Pradesh, and he killed Brihadrat, because he was a Senapati, and Brihadrat was the last ruler of Mauryan Empire. After that his son came to the power, called Agnimitra. Okay, after Pushyamitra Shunga, the next ruler was Agnimitra Shunga. He was the son of Pushyamitra Shunga. He ruled from 149 to 141 BC, and during his time Herodotus came to India. Herodotus is the father of history, as I told you in my first video, and Herodotus was the ambassador of Greek king Antialcidas I, and Antialcidas I sent his ambassador Herodotus to his court of Agnimitra Shunga, and they built Garud Dhwaj. He constructed a pillar of Garud Dhwaj. Okay, he constructed a pillar with a Garud Dhwaj as a in honor of God Vasudev, the Krishna. So he used to worship them. So he he built a pillar of Garud Dhwaj, Agnimitra, and he was also a good warrior. And after that, two more rulers came. The third one was Vasumitra, and the last one was Devagoti, but they weren't that prominent enough to be mentioned. And after that Shunga dynasty, the Kanva came. The Kanva dynasty began, which lasted from 73 BC to 28 AD. Okay, 73 BC to 28 BC, and they operated in the Magadha region, and the capital was Patliputra. But the Kanva dynasty did anything big, so it was just a small dynasty, and there isn't much to discuss about the Kanva dynasty. So now comes the Satavahana dynasty, which is also called the Andhra's dynasty. So in the post-Mauryan empire, the native rulers were first was the Shunga dynasty, which was founded by Pushyamitra Shunga, and after comes his son Agnimitra. Okay, then after that there starts the Kanva dynasty, and the third one is Satavahana, which is also called the Andhra. And the Satavahanas were a dominant player in the Deccan and the central India, and the capital was Pathan or Pratisthana. Yes, Pratisthana or Pathan was their capital, and they were the successors of Mauryans. Mauryans in the central and Deccan India, as we all know that Mauryans during the period of Mauryan, they had conquered the entire India. It was under their territory. So they were the Satavahanas were their successors only, and they were ruling, and they ruled in that Deccan central India, central and Deccan India, with the capital called Pathan. And their time period was from 120 BC to 159 AD. It was a good amount of time, around 279, around 280 years they ruled, and they were the successor of Mauryans. And the founder of Satavahana dynasty was Simulka. Their language was Prakrit, and in the entire Satavahana dynasty, the main ruler was their 23rd ruler called Gautamiputra Satkarni. Gautamiputra Satkarni was their 23rd ruler, and he was a great ruler. And he ruled from 106 AD to 130 AD. For 24 years, he was one of the greatest ruler of Satavahana. His achievements have been inscribed in a pillar in Nasik by his mother. And the last ruler of Satavahana dynasty was Pulamavi III. Okay, so the 23rd ruler, which is the main ruler of Satavahana dynasty, was Gautamiputra Satkarni. Gautamiputra Satkarni was the 23rd ruler, and the last ruler was Pulamavi III. And the famous stupas were built during that. During Satavahana dynasty in the Amravati and then the Nagarjunakonda area. Amravati is in Maharashtra. I'm not sure about the Nagarjunakonda, but I believe, considering the area, Deccan and Central India, it would be maybe in Madhya Pradesh or in the Maharashtra region only, Nagarjunakonda. So they built several big stupas in Amravati and Nagarjunakonda, and he built two religious constructions were also done. They were called Chaitya and Vihar. So the Chaitya were generally Buddhist temples, and Vihar were the monasteries. So this was all about the native rulers during the post-Mauryan empire. Then after that there comes the foreign rulers, and both of these things were going on simultaneously, but we can't discuss both of them at the same time. So yes, after native rulers there comes the foreign rulers, and there were also three foreign rulers. First one was Indo-Greek, second were Shakas, and third were Pahalwas. So now Indo-Greeks. So Indo-Greek, in Indo-Greek dynasty, during the Indo-Greeks, it was not a dynasty. Indo-Greeks were the foreign rulers. So the ruler which came after Alexander was Demetrius. They were the Indo-Greeks, and Demetrius was the first one to come after Alexander. He appointed his minister called Menander. You can learn him as Maninder, and he was a great warrior. He was an important ruler of Indo-Greek, and Demetrius appointed Menander as his ruler. And Indo-Greeks were the first one to issue gold coins in India. Okay, and the capital was Sialkot, which is in Pakistan, and the last king was Hysatриus. And Now comes the Kushans. Now you would be wondering, I didn't mention. Yes, sorry. In foreign rulers, there were Kushans as well. Indo-Greeks, Sakas, Pahlwas, and Kushans. I said three. No, there were four. Now comes the Kushans. Kushans ruled from 30 to 375 AD. Okay, and Kushans they were one of the Kushans were one of the five clans of Yuji. Yuji were Chinese. They were kind of Chinese. They were Chinese warriors, and they had different tribes. So Kushans was one of them, and they were also a good warrior, and they had a control over the Silk Route, and that was the main source of income for them. Okay, the Kushans had a control over the Silk Route, and they were the first ruler to, and Indo-Greeks were the first ruler to issue gold coins, but the Kushans were the first one to issue gold coins at a large scale. And the founder of Kushan was Cadaphyses I, or Kujula Cadaphyses. Okay, he was the founder of Kushan dynasty, and in the Kushan dynasty there was a great ruler. There was an important ruler called Kanishk. Okay, Kanishk was the name of the ruler, and he is also called the second Ashoka because he was great, and he started the Saka era. So when the Kanishk started to rule the region, from that point the Saka era got started, and that is called the Saka era. And around 78 AD.
Actually, above this.
Pardon me, guys. My brother is also having his phone right now.
Aerospace China sources, these three only are
His
there.
Hadley statue is
Britannia, Harrow, and
so fixed in the Mathura. During that period, most Buddhist council was held in his region. Okay, and his capital was Peshawar. You remember during Indo-Greeks, the capital was Sialkot, which is in Pakistan, and again during the time of Sakas under Kanishk, the second Ashoka, the capital was in Pakistan, which is Peshawar. And the last great Kushan ruler was Vasudev I. The last great ruler of the Kushan or the Sakas was Vasudev I. So this was all about the post-modern empire. I have covered in this video both the native rulers as well as the foreign rulers. Hope you liked this video and found it helpful. Thank you for watching, and in the next video I will be covering about the Gupta Empire, which is also called the Golden Age. Thank you for watching.